Okay, so this is a beagle here. It has zero acknowledgement of me. Everything else is way more important than me. So, we try to do this by videoing and talking and training him. So, on my collar, I'm just going to start, probably for him, I'm going to start about 2. I'm just going to press my buttons until I see some change in him. So, I'm tapping, nothing. I'm going to go up. I'm at 5. Nothing. For him, there you go. So I got a little bit of a head turn. It was a little, probably too much. That was at 10. So I'm going to turn it back down to about 5 here. Yes. So he came back to me. Good boy. Came back to me just a little bit. He released a little bit of pressure on the leash from the direction he was facing or pointing towards. So I don't know if you can see that on the video or not. So I'm going to try again here. I'll let him get kind of away from me. Good. Ben, come. Ben, come. Yes, good. So I just kind of held the button down there rather than tapping it. I held it until he released some tension on that leash. Again, I'm just pressing and holding. There's 6. Good. Yes. Good boy, Ben. So I just kind of tapped, and he kind of turned around and finally like giving me a little bit of attention. It may be food, it may be collar, maybe a little bit of both. So I'm not going to go up from where I am. I'm at 7. And I'm just going to kind of test it again. So the box is on his right side, as you just saw in that video. So see if I can replicate it. So he's looking towards the left. I'm going to put pressure on the collar here in just a second. I'm going to wait for him to turn a little bit more towards the left. He should, if he feels it, he's probably going to turn his head towards the right. Give him a little bit of a, there. Okay, so I'm going to press the button now. Good. So he turned right to kind of face into that pressure on the collar on the right-hand side. So again, I'm going to press it now. Yes. So he's moving his head in the direction of the collar, which sometimes is a little bit opposite of what they would do, but that's him. So I'm going to go with it. So I'm going to assume. I'll do one more time here. Good. Good. Good boy. So I'm going to assume that that is kind of where he feels things at. That is a level 10 right now. Now I'm going to push the button, give a little bit of information back. So I'm going to pull on my leash. And at the same time, I'm going to say his name and C-O-M-E. Ben, come. Yes. Yes. Good boy. Good. So again, press the button. Ben, come. Yes. I'm not pulling on the leash. I'm giving him the option to turn towards me, take pressure off the leash, and I turn pressure off the remote collar. So here again. Ben, come. Yes. Good man. Ben. Ben, come. Yes. Here. Good. Good. So I'm going to wait for him to put pressure on the leash. I'm going to stop, put pressure on, or push the button. Ben, come. Yes. As soon as he turns, whoops, I'm out of treats, buddy. As soon as he turns and acknowledges that he feels that, it starts coming in towards me for that treat. then I'm going to let the button off. So let me see if I can show you the dial as well as the dog. So when I press the button, that little right there, that blinking green, that's going to turn red for as long as I have pressure on my button. So I'm going to get everything in here. Ben, come. Yes. So you can see the second I let pressure off, the red button went away. See if I can do that again here. Ben, come. Yes. Good man. Now all of a sudden I have a dog that is paying attention to me. Ben, come. Yes. Good boy. Hey, Ben, Ben. Good. It does help if they're food motivated. If they're not food motivated, it makes it a little bit harder because you don't have really anything to reward them on. I'm just going on basically with that. If they don't like food, the reward is having the pressure turned off. So, Ben, come. Super. Good man. Good man. Good. So I'm going to let go of his leash. Ben, come. Super. Good guy. Good guy, Ben. Awesome. Awesome. So literally, so I have 6 minutes on the video here. Literally in 6 minutes time, it's changed the dog's behavior where he's actually walking with me versus good guy versus just ignoring me and wanting to face the opposite direction of where I am. Come. Yes. Good man. Good man. He's here for the 2-day recall program, so by the end of tomorrow I should be able to take him out off leash. And the owner should be able to do it. Probably I will be able to get him off leash today. So my first step in that is I let them drag a long line so I can step on it if I need to. Good boy. Yes. And then if I feel like that's going well, then I will take the long line off. Probably 99% of the dogs, even if they have a history of running away like he does, he slips out of his harnesses, slips out of his leash. He's been gone for 3 hours. I can get them, for me, off leash by the end of the first day normally. So then I always proof it the second day so that the owner can do it. So right now he's stuck on a smell. Ben, come. Awesome, good man. I pushed the button until he looked up, started coming towards me, left the button off. Ben, come. Yes, button off as soon as he turned. So I always start with recalls with that. If the dog already knows sit, then I will add it on with a sit. I don't think he knows sit, so I'm not going to use the collar yet for him. Any new behavior I would train with luring and food until they know what the word means. So hopefully that helps as far as reading. I'll do one more thing here since he's not paying attention. So, oops, he decided to turn on his own. Okay, right here. So press the button. Ben, come. Yes, good. So he moved away from that. That was probably a little bit too high, only because he kind of moved fast. That was at an 8, so again, not too high, but for him it was a little bit higher than it needed to be probably. Let's see if I can get him to go away. Kind of turned into the Pied Piper. They figure out, oh, it's better to just stay with you. Ben, come. Yes, good man. So it's turned his head as soon as his body started to go. Again, off the button, voice for praise. This is how I condition every single dog, whether they're here for just recall or a whole gauntlet of behaviors with it. Good job, Ben. Good job, Ben, my man. Ben, come. Awesome. So hopefully that helps. Let me know if you have any questions or anything. Also, I don't know if you have an Ecollar already. If not, I definitely recommend the Ecollar technology. I like the Pro, which is this model here. This one actually is mine. It controls 4 different remotes, or 4 different collars. But they have a 1 dog or 2 dog system, 1, 2, 3, or 4 dog system. So it's my favorite. I like it. Fits in your hand well. This is your dial right here that changes levels. Pretty nice. Side buttons or front buttons. So anyways, let me know if you have questions. Thanks.